Sometimes that girl is not just showing up looking good, looking fly, wanting people to notice you. Sometimes being that girl is being committed to your goals, knowing that you have big dreams, knowing that you want a bigger and better life for yourself. So how do you get a bigger and a better life? You have to stay committed to your goals, right? You have to stay focused. You can't let little things distract you. That girl is not on Instagram scrolling all day long. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Marissa, and on this channel you're gonna find all things self-care, confidence tips, wellness, dance, fitness, personal development, and all that good stuff that's gonna help you become your best and healthiest self. So today we're gonna be talking about that girl habits, okay? Habits that are gonna help you step into the best version of yourself, okay? That girl is the woman that doesn't accept less than she deserves, the girl who glows everywhere that she goes, the girl that everyone wants to be, and the girl that is truly confident in herself. Now, becoming that girl can be a process. We don't just wake up and we're that girl, right? We have to develop habits. We have to develop discipline. We have to have a belief about ourselves that we are capable of becoming that girl. So it's gonna start with our habits. So today we're gonna break down 5 habits that are gonna help you become that girl. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first habit of becoming that girl is that girl is going to watch her money, that girl is going to spend her money wisely, and that girl is going to invest in herself, okay? So this is gonna involve you really being mindful of where your money is going, not just spending money on things that are impulsive buys, not spending money on things that don't feel good to you, right? We wanna actually do the reverse of that. We wanna do the exact opposite. So we wanna spend money on things that are can you get out of here for a second? So you want to spend money on things that are going to help you to level up. So things like personal development, things like books, education, things like master classes, or maybe paying for coaching, things like that. I'm not saying that you can't spend money on things that are fun, right? Or leisure. You could definitely do that. But maybe you're someone that likes to travel. Like me, myself, I like to travel. So I spend more money on things that are related to travel, right? I like to put money aside so that I can take more trips throughout the year. Instead of spending more money on like restaurants or shopping or makeup and things like that, I know that I have an intention with the way that I want to spend my money, so I put money aside specifically for things that are going to help me. So I've been using my money mostly this year to invest in myself, things like books, like I mentioned, things like master classes, things like events and trainings. So that girl is going to make sure her money is only going into places that are going to help her become that girl and level up. Number 2, that girl is always going to keep promises to herself and to other people. If you guys have ever read the book, The 4 Agreements by, I think, Don Miguel Ruiz, one of the agreements was be impeccable with your word. Now, this doesn't just apply to the promises that you keep to other people or things that you say to other people. That girl is also going to keep promises to herself. So if you wake up in the morning and you tell yourself you're gonna work out today, if you tell yourself I'm gonna clean, if you tell yourself I'm gonna go get an oil change, stick to the things that you said that you were going to do, okay? If you said that you're gonna read every day for at least 10 to 15 minutes, stick to the things that you said that you're gonna do. These are habits that are going to develop over time, and then it's just gonna feel natural to you where you're not gonna feel any like pushback, right? It's just gonna be part of your daily routine. So why do we want to be impeccable with our word? Why do we want to keep promises? Well, this goes back to like integrity, right? Like who doesn't want to have integrity? Integrity is going to help you, number one, trust yourself. It's going to help other people trust you. It's going to make you feel and know that you are that girl, right? Like being able to say and do and match those things up like feels really, really good. So that is number 2. Number 3, that girl is always going to keep her space organized and clean. Nobody wants to have a messy, cluttered home, okay? When you're thinking about becoming that girl, like, think about it, right? That girl is waking up to a clean, a cozy home, right? Her car is clean. And I'm not gonna lie, right now my car is not clean, okay? But I'm going to clean my car today because I'm inspired by this video. And the same things that I'm telling you guys, I need to tell myself, okay? Integrity. So that girl wants to make sure that everything is tidy, right? A clear space means a clear mind. And once you really start figuring that out, right? If your space is cluttered, if your home is cluttered, if your workspace is cluttered, if your car is cluttered, that's all gonna go back into the way that you think, right? You can't think clearly if everything around you is a mess. So we wanna make sure that we are tidying up, right? And even that goes into our appearance as well, right? Like, do we look clean? Are we presenting ourselves in the way that that girl would present herself? Start to take pride, right, in having a clean space and having clean clothes. Go do your laundry, girl, okay? If you're sitting there picking clothes out of a pile, that's not a good look, okay? That girl is not gonna do that. Number 4, that girl does not get easily distracted. She sticks to her commitments, she sticks with the plan, and she is committed to her goals. So this is really, really important. This is probably one of the most important things, right? Because becoming that girl, right? Think about whatever your goal is. Sometimes that girl is not just showing up looking good, looking fly, wanting people to notice you. Sometimes being that girl is being committed to your goals, knowing that you have big dreams, knowing that you want a bigger and better life for yourself. So how do you get a bigger and a better life? You have to stay committed to your goals, right? You have to stay focused. You can't let little things distract you. That girl is not on Instagram scrolling all day long, okay? She does what she needs to do. She posts on Instagram, she posts on social media, she posts wherever she needs to post, and then she leaves, okay? Because there's bigger and better things to do. That girl knows that there is no time like the present moment. So being committed to the time that you have, being committed to the present, and really being committed to your goals. Again, going back to these habits that we're trying to instill. You cannot reach your goals unless you have habits, systems, and things in place that are going to help you reach those goals. So staying committed, not getting distracted, and staying focused is going to be key. And the last habit of that girl, she prioritizes self-care. If you guys have been tuned into my podcast, which you can listen, I'm going to link it right here. I'm also going to link it in the description. But we just wrapped up a self-care series for September, and I talked a lot about the different types of self-care. Sometimes people think self-care is just face masks and massages and getting your nails done, but it's so much more than that. Self-care is truly taking the time to make sure that you're good, make sure your physical, your spiritual, your emotional, and your mental health is good. Really taking the time and dedicating at least a couple hours to yourself every single day to commit to feeling good, feeling your best, making sure that you're taking care of your health, staying on top of things like your nutrition, your physical goals, your fitness, right? Those are all going to help you become that girl. Guys, I truly hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that it was able to help you guys out. I hope that you took some notes. If you enjoyed this talk, this chit chat, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel where we have more talks just like this, more confidence tips, more that girl tips. You guys can also see my vlogs to see the changes and the transitions that I'm currently going through. Also, follow my podcast on Spotify or Apple. It's Let's Just Be Real with Marissa Tonge, where we have more conversations just like this. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below what your favorite part was, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.